right in your backyard.
Yeah. So
that's something.
Yeah, and as you know, Cadillac is the first place in the U.S. that sees the sunrise.
Exactly. It's so symbolic for you
Yeah.
to start out at Cadillac Mountain
Right.
and then arrive at the Capitol
Right.
on Inauguration Day. That's very special.
Yeah, I wanted to, I wanted this journey to be, symbolic in a lot of ways, and I'm kind of one of those kind of people, and I said, well, let's pick an epic finish. No place,
That's a pretty epic finish.
No place, more epic than here, and then an epic starting location. So it's kind of a fulfillment of a big journey.
Well, I'm very proud of you. So how long have you been running?
I've been running. I started running when I was 13 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm from a little island off the coast of Maine.
Little Cranberry.
Yeah, Great Cranberry Island.
Cranberry.
And the main road is 2 miles long, and I sort of, over the years, I just ran up and down that road, back and forth and back and forth, and I imagined, I used to dream about, if I keep doing this, who knows what will happen, and then, I guess I got tired of running up and down that road and wanted to go out and see what's out there in the big world. And
Wow.
I just tweeted that I feel like Peep in the big wide world. I don't know if you know that little thing with the
Right.
Peep. Yeah.
So how many miles is it?
It was 705.2 miles that I covered. Yeah.
That's
so I don't know if you
extraordinary.
can tell my legs are like trembling.
I was
like
gonna
they're
say.
just sort of like
Oh.
they don't even really quite know what to do because I was running 10 to 12 hours a day.
Oh my goodness, I can't
Yeah.
imagine that.
And my crew over there is just like.
Did you feed him and take care of him?
Everything we could possibly do to keep him on the road.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean it was. I think one of the really crazy things was I was just throwing food in my face.
I bet.
To eating literally to survive, and I wasn't hungry. After a while, I get tired of just energy food,
Right.
and I was like just eating all the time. And
You would have to. I can't imagine what your caloric intake would have to be.
I don't think I kept up on it. I think
Yeah.
I'm thinner than
I was going to say, you look pretty slim.
Yeah.
So how many shoes did you go through?
I went through 3 pair, and they're
Uh-huh.
pretty much beat up, and
I bet.
again, I got to the point where I couldn't bend this leg, and so I was changing my shoes every, I was rotating through, I could tell just by the compound in the
Yeah.
shoes, so I would basically say, I need the gray pair with orange soles, and Seth was, untying my shoes and tying them, and then it's like I got a hot spot on my heel, and I felt like a race car driver. I would come in, and then he would patch me up. He would patch me up, and it was sort of like, patch me up and give me a hug and just say, 1 more mile, Gary. Can you give me 1 more mile? And he would tape my toes up, and I was like, I got a hot spot on the ball of my foot, and he'd come in and strip off my socks and shoes, and I would just sit there eating and drinking fluids, and then he'd say, okay, you got 1 more mile? And I was like, I don't think I have 1 more mile. And then he was like, 1 more mile. And so we would just basically.
You're a good
That
coach.
was crazy.
Yeah.
You are a
Yeah.
good coach.
Yeah.
Oh, it's family. I don't know if I could do that for him.
That's my cousin too. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And not.
What? How heartwarming! What a great story.
Yeah, it's a good story. I guess ABC News is going to interview me.
Really?
One on the steps of the
How
Capitol. It's so fun.
exciting.
It's so fun. My mom passed away a couple of years ago. And
Oh, she'd be so proud.
She is proud.
I'm sure she's looking down.
Yeah,
and
my
saying,
mom always loved
"Go."
it. But yeah, she's an island girl. She was born on Great Cranberry and passed away there, and she loved to watch me run.
I
And
bet.
I thought of her a lot on the road.
I bet you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That's really wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations on
thank you.
such an accomplishment.
Thank you
That is
so
just
much.
amazing, and I love the symbolism of it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
And I love your causes.
Yeah.
I think those were really important.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Our troops are men and women in uniform that get hurt, ultimately giving us the freedom to run wherever we want or do what we want.
Good way to put it.
You have to support them, and so giving back to them is important. And cancer is an awful thing, and you have to do that. And I couldn't run through that part of Connecticut without, I don't know that money can fix broken hearts. I really don't, and they're hurting. But the state of Connecticut,
She cared, though.
the state of Connecticut treated me like, it was incredible. I had
Did
police
they?
escorts through most of the state, and
wow.
and that just really
That's neat.
mattered. So that was, as well as in Maine, I had some police
Right.
escorts. Of course, you know Maine.
That's great. I'd expect it in Maine, but
Yeah.
that's pretty good for Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut rally. Yeah, Connecticut rally. Yeah, they came
That
out.
is just amazing.
I mean, it's kind of totally hit.
envisage would be cars and leftovers. And it's probably only a matter of time.
There were